slowly sidestepping across his driveway.
I wasn't expecting this.
What were you expecting?
Something less horrifying?
Let's get into the Wendigo footage. Are you excited about this?
Oh, God, yeah.
Again, going to one of my favorite shows, Paranormal Caught on Camera. This guy in Kentucky found this on his camera footage in his driveway one night.
Figure, pale, gangly, and hunched over, slowly sidestepping across his driveway. And Doug and his wife are baffled.
You see its face clearly, right there.
Hi, my name is Doug McCloney, and this is my video. I was surprised, totally surprised. But then again, where I've been raised in Kentucky, I've just had all kinds of just weird experiences. So part of me in my head was thinking, that's something cool. That's something that shouldn't be out there. It looks like his legs are bent backwards, or his joints are backwards almost. It's definitely not human. You can tell he doesn't walk like a human does, for sure.
What we see is this strange, skulking creature, sort of menacingly walking across the driveway at night. The figure seems to be all one color as white. It seems to be somewhat slender and not moving like a normal human gait. There's something kind of slithery about how it's creeping along and looking around.
It's also curious that this thing does not look like it's trying to hide. It's not behaving in a particularly stealthy manner as it moves around in a fairly open area.
There's a moment where the face kind of turns toward the camera and it looks very disfigured. You put all this together and you think of the fact that it's out in this rural area in the middle of the night, not clothed properly. I don't really know what the hell this is.
Neither did Doug. But when he posts the video on social media, commenters focus on one particular creature, the Wendigo.
They're said to attack humans and eat them or possess their souls, so that human has a desire to eat other humans.
If so, not a good thing to have in your driveway. But also, as Doug himself said, in these parts, not quite as unexpected as one might think. Parts of Appalachia appear to hold a special attraction for the supernatural.
Your thoughts?
I have a lot of thoughts. None of them good. Wow. I wasn't expecting this video.
What were you expecting?
Not something less clear, something less horrifying, like more easily explainable. That guy wasn't explainable. But wow.
Why is he walking like that? Is that how they walk?
I don't know, but you know what's weird? Very similar to the description of the crawler and the last story I did.
So apparently these Wendigo things are cannibals?
Yeah. So the Wendigo...
I actually didn't know that until I read this. Until I saw this video and I started reading more. Go ahead.
Yeah, the Wendigo is a curse on people originally in the northwestern states and also the Canada. People who cannibalized their party members of people who were out there exploring or hunting would turn into a creature that would feast on human remains for the rest of their lives.
Yeah.
And then if you were bitten by a Wendigo, you would turn into one as well. Cursed by a Native American shaman from the First Nations of Canada.
This thing is just creepy, dude.
Described the crawler in my previous story. He was a tall, white humanoid with no features. Very similar to this, too. But wow, that is something. That is...
What do you think's happening here with the light thing?
I don't know if that's like, is that like them just highlighting the video there?
Yeah, making it brighter, I think.
Yeah, just to like give you more distinction, which is not needed because this thing is clear as a bell. Good Lord.
Look at it. What's it doing?
Yeah. It's so strange.
Apparently, psychosis, as it was stating, is a common thing. Humans become possessed by the Wendigo spirit after being in a situation of needing food and having no other choice besides cannibalism.
That is arguably one of the most unsettling videos I have ever seen in my life.
Wendigo psychosis. It's a thing out there, apparently.
Wow. That's a hell of a video.
It's just like, if you're
trying to process what I just watched.
If you think it's fake, like, what? How's it something that skinny? Like, what the hell is that?
Like, if this is a man, walking around, why? Like, this video isn't actually low definition, not too low definition at all, because you can see this car very clearly.
Yeah.
And, like, you can make out features of it. But whatever this thing is almost featureless. Way it's moving. Like, one guy said, it's almost like some of the joints are wrong. If you look at the bottom of its legs, its feet are almost bent backward in a goat-like hoof-like figure, like a bent back animal leg kind of thing. Like its knees are normal, but then like near the bottom, it's very strange looking. That part really does kind of lend credence to the whole Wendigo thing, because they sometimes take on sort of animalistic features. Some of them even have almost like an elk-like skull face.
It's so weird that you said that. I'm literally looking at a picture like that, which immediately reminded me of the knot deer.
Yeah, the knot deer. Yeah, because they have like an elk-like skull face, and then they would have feet that are bent back like a deer's hoof or something like that towards the bottom. Or a satyr, or a fawn, depending if you go with Greek or Roman explanation of them. Very animalistic, very primal, very strange. And this is one of the most bizarre videos I have ever seen. And it's very misshapen. The whole, I want to point out the head is misshapen. Everything about this thing is wrong and unsettling to look at.
How tall do you think it is?
Well, it's bent over double here. Crouching.
It's bent over so far. It's just...
Yeah, I would say this is if it was standing up, a very tall creature. Because, like, it looks like it's about this is like an SUV or something there.
Something, yeah.
And it's like crouched, with bent legs, crouched over as far as humanly possible.
Yeah, look at its feet, like you said.
And it looks like it's as tall as the front end of that vehicle. So if it was standing up, probably 6.5 feet tall, 6'7", 6'8".
That's crazy. I don't know. I don't have much to say about it. We're definitely going to have to dig more into the Wendigo thing here in the future.
Yeah,
we're reading about it on the side screen over here about...
We're going to get more Wendigo. We're going to need more knot deer. We're going to need some more crawlers. We're going to compare them.
Yeah, this is crazy. Didn't know it was had a creature was inspired in Fallout 76 of this.
Yeah, I there's a few of them, I think, in that. I'm a big fan of... So, this was in Kentucky? Is that correct?
Yeah, Appalachian Mountain areas, yeah, so eastern Kentucky.
It's weird that Wendigo are known to be up in the northern areas and they're also known to be in the Appalachian Mountain areas. I don't know why those two areas. I'm guessing because they're two very dangerous areas where people had to travel through and resulted in cannibalism at times.
Yeah,
and which created this creature. These two areas, despite being separated by massive, distances, both have Wendigo creatures, and they're both horrifying.
It's super scary.
Yeah, that right there was one of the creepiest videos I've ever seen. I keep looking at it, like, I was watching over there, I was like, I don't know what the heck this is. This isn't
right across your driveway. Imagine waking up in the morning and you've seen that on your camera alerts. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, it's the most insane thing to look at. It's definitely not a man. That's not a person.
That guy has no girth to it, has no weight to it,
Yeah, that reminds me of the Nightcrawler video that I've seen. Actually, I need to send that to you because you're gonna love that one. Yeah, that was nuts. That was a monster.
What do you got? Go to the chat real quick. What do we have?
A lot of comments of people being very disturbed by that.
Well, I mean, it's shockingly creepy, I must say. You just hope that you never have to experience anything like that ever in your life.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know what else to say.
if I didn't already have a few weapons inside the house, I would get them. If I saw that, if I lived in an area outside of town and I saw that on my camera, because I think from the looks of it, he doesn't live in the middle of town. And so him getting that on his camera, this isn't just some rando walking through his yard on, drugs or whatever.
Right.
This is something you do not want to ever see. I would definitely be very, very careful going out at night. And I would probably set up more cameras. And I would try to figure out a way to, whatever you need to do to protect yourself from a Wendigo or some other creature, I would start researching it, like, wholeheartedly.
Yeah, I'm very thankful for the deer and the raccoons in my yard now. It could be something much worse.
Yeah, no kidding.
Jeff Townsend Media. CG, good night.
And the question is, do I stay here? Will you be back? Are you gonna come back? Will you be back? Are you coming back?